What's up, people? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Y'all know what time it is. I said, y'all know what time it is. Big up, everybody. Big up, everybody. Welcome to the stream, people. It's party time. Well, almost party time. Y'all know, fantastic game today, fantastic result. We asked for the 3 points, That's all we asked for, the 3 points. You get me? Yeah. That's all. 3 points is what is required. And we got what we asked for. Big up everybody in the community rolling in. Cool and steady. Scott been here before the stream even start. Big up yourself, Scott. Big up yourself. You know what I mean? Trishana McDonald. Nikolai. Scott. Big up yourself, Scott. Toxic in the building. Riley's World coming at you. Live from the Emirate. That is it. Ain't nobody can ask me if I've ever been to the Emirate before no more. I mean the Emirate people. You know what I mean? Still partying, still celebrating that victory. We're not playing, man. This is no joke. This ain't no joke, man. We're doing what we need to do. You know what I mean? Big up everybody. Big up everybody. How you guys feeling? Whether you're the Arsenal fan or non-Arsenal fan, how y'all feeling? You know what I mean? Let me know how y'all feeling. Let me know how y'all feeling, because guess what? Me feel fantastic, you know, man. Me feel fantastic. I tell you, me feel fantastic. That is it. So me feel. You know what I mean? So me feel. Arsenal 1. Get me? Yeah. Arsenal 1. Burnley 0. All it takes is a 1 goal, you know. 1 goal and you keep a clean sheet, and that is it. Nothing more never require we. You know what I mean? The only thing that required of us was for us to win the game. You know what I'm saying? For us to win the game. And Cafe is going viral for all the wrong reason. Yeah. I don't know. They had to take that and highlight it. Why? You know what I'm saying? They had to take that and highlight it. You get me? They're just trying to distract the fans, the people, from what's really going on at Arsenal. You know what I'm saying? We're not taking no distraction from nobody. Sorry. You understand me? No, we're not taking no distraction from nobody. We're going to do what we need to do. We're going to keep focused, and we're going to win the damn game then. That's what we are going to do. You know what I mean? No distractions from no one. All right? Yeah, that is it. That is it. Scott in the house. Scott said, make it last well. All right. Yeah, that is it. That is it. Yeah. Scott in the house. Scott. Oh, now turn on Scott around. Yeah, man. Scott in the building still. Yeah. That is it. People, make sure y'all leaving a like on the videos, all right? Leave a like on the videos. Y'all know the damn thing, though. You get me? We have things to talk about today besides the victories, you know what I mean? Because guess what? The Emirate bosses have spoken. You know what I mean? They have spoken. They have reminded us that they're here. You know what I mean? And they're willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that we are among the elite. To make sure that we are the elite club in football. You understand me? I like it. You know what I mean? Personally, I like it. You get me? Yeah. No empty promises now. Go on. Them tell us, say, guess what? And that's it. You know what I mean? Them say that's it. You get me? They're going to do whatever it takes for Arsenal to get it over the line, and you know what I mean, for years to come, and all of them something there. And as I'm saying, big up Daniel in the building. Daniel said happy Monday to you, Daniel. You know what I mean? Fantastic Monday it is too. You know what I mean? Fantastic Monday. I know it's Tuesday for some people already, so some people looking forward to the next game. Get me? We have 2 big blockbuster. It's like when you got one big movie theater, you know what I mean? And some consider them 2 games that we are coming up on Tuesday. Get me? Chelsea, Tottenham. You know what I mean? Big London derby. You get me? Big London derby. And then we have Manchester City and Bournemouth. Massive game, people. Massive game. Guess what? Pep gonna leave. Pep said him can't do it no more, him a cut. You know what I mean? Pepper take for himself. Get me? I don't know if he's gonna retire or he's just leaving England. You get what I'm saying? But Pep said, yeah, enough is enough. What if a trophy 10 years? 10 years and I think over 20 trophy. Yo, the man come decorate himself like a Christmas tree over England. You cannot deny that Pep is the greatest to coach a game until somebody else come and take that away from him. You get me? Yeah, man, 20 trophy over 10 years or over 20 trophy over 10 years, that's mad. That is mad. You know what I mean? So you cannot take away from Pep what he has earned. You know what I mean? But I think him leaving at the time that he's leaving, you know what I mean, it's probably very smart of him as well. Because guess what? These young players, they're not playing. You get the message? These young players are not playing at all. Young coaches, I should say, sorry. These young coaches, they're not playing. You get me? Them young coaches are them hungry. You know what I mean? Them hungry for success. Them want it bad. And them hunt it down. You get me? So Pep needs to preserve his legacy. You know what I mean? That's my personal opinion. So why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Him take for himself and it makes sense. You understand me? Yeah, man. Him take for himself and it makes sense. Preserve your legacy, Mr. Pep Guardiola. It make a whole heap of sense. No, make nobody tell you nothing different. You understand me? I say, can't make them little boy come run up in your team. You know what I mean? Yeah. But we have a lot to give thanks to Mr. Pep for. Because guess what? Yeah, man, remember say him teach Arteta the game. Yeah, man, Dennis Bergkamp in the building. Arteta need to go for the second goal, bro. This game was stressful. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was stressful. No joke. No joke. It was stressful as shit. You know what I mean? It was stressful. Pep is leaving before the 115 charge set in. Yeah, he made sure he might leave with him legacy intact, man. That's smart. You know what I mean? That's smart. He's leaving Manchester City after Sunday game against Aston Villa. Yeah, it's his final game. You know what I mean? He has to go. Unfortunately for you guys, I don't see y'all winning anything more after this. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Yeah. Arsenal's second half was like a different team compared to the first half. I think that was intentional. I think they wanted to kill the game in the first half, totally kill the game in the first half, and it didn't happen. You know, I think they really wanted to kill the game in the first half, but it didn't happen. They managed to get that one goal. And in the second half, I think they just decided to manage the game. You get me? I just think they decided to manage the game in the second half. So, I mean, like, as I said, as fans watching that, bro, I ain't gonna lie. You can see that they're in total control of the game. But because it's one goal, you can't help but be stressed, man. You know what I mean? You can't help but just be nervous and all of them things are put together. You get me? It's nerve-wracking. It's not fun. It's not fun. Kick it with the grimace. I said, good luck for the last game. Really don't want City to win another one. No, man, I don't think that ain't going to go down to that, man. As a matter of fact, I think City might lose on Tuesday or draw. They might drop points. So I don't think we're going to go all the way down to the last. You know what I mean? And even if we do, man, I think mentally we are strong enough to overcome all the obstacles that are there trying to hold us back because it's a huge game. One of the biggest games we have in 22 years. You get me? Say? One of the biggest games we have in 22 years. I'm have to shake off all them nerves and everything else for them have that's coming across them to eat them alive. You get to me? Say? Yeah, man, they have to take away all of them because something and just make sure so them know, say, hey, I saw the thing set. You know what I mean? Them have to come alive for the final one. You get me? For the final one in the Premier League. You have to do it for the fans, man. They have to do it for the fans. Them can't come so far and let we down. Can't do it. You know what I mean? So I have total faith in themselves. So I know it will happen. I know they're going to push over the line. You understand what I'm saying? It's been a long time coming. You know what I mean? And I know this day was going to come. You understand what I'm saying? I've kept the faith, my whole on, you know what I mean? Encourage everything. You know what I mean? I've been there, holding out. You get me, I say? And here I am right now. You know what I mean? Enjoying what Arsenal is going on with. You know what I'm saying? Very much enjoying it. So, hey, I'm good. I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man. Arsenal, Pep will go down last game losing. I don't think they're going to lose the last game. I think they're going to lose in this one that they're going to play, but I don't think they lose in the last game, man. To be honest with you, I don't think they lose in the last game. Aston Villa can't beat them. Aston Villa is not a good team enough to beat Manchester City. Scott said, I can't see Manchester City winning anything either after Pep leaves. Manchester City, cause our manager is Enzo Maresca. You know, this is the most reasonable text you have ever put in this chat, Scott. I'm not even gonna lie. You're growing, man. You're getting mature right in our eyes, bro. That's the most mature text you have ever put in this chat. Big up yourself, man. Ain't growth a beautiful thing? Just like this Arsenal team. After 22 years, nobody expect that would have been grown adults competing for the league. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody expected that. Y'all know better than that, man. Y'all have to do better. You know what I mean? Treat us with some respect at least. You know? But yeah, it's one game away. People, no joke. Honestly, it is one game away. One fantastic game away. You know what I'm saying? One London derby game away. Why does it have to be a London derby though? Why does it have to be a London derby? I'm telling you, Dred. Why we have to have it hard all the time? Why does it have to be a London derby? What, we couldn't play nobody else? Man. Scott thinking about jumping boat and becoming an Arsenal fan. Congratulations to Arsenal winning the Premier League. Come on, Scott, don't do that, man. Don't do that. Your first text in the chat was that Manchester City winning. What's going on with you? You know what I mean? I'm the bipolar one, you know. Ask Michelle. Let's talk about the game, people. Let's talk about the game. The starting lineup was fire. I'm not even gonna lie. I was excited about the starting lineup. And the reason why I was excited about the starting lineup is because this is one of the most attacking starting lineup yet this coach has put on a field. You know what I'm saying? Him having best technical players out there on the field. He was going for the kill. He was going for this game. He wanted this game done, over and dusted before halftime. And you could see that. And the players were on it. You know what I mean? The players were on it. And so was Burnley. Because we know that Burnley was going to sit back. We know that Burnley was going to put up a wall. You understand what I'm saying? We know this is how Burnley going to play. And that's the reason why the coach lineup was how it was. You get me? That's the reason why the lineup was how it was. Because of how Burnley set up. We know that was going to be the situation. Right? So, Arsenal keep on attacking relentlessly. Relentlessly attack. You get me? The first half was devastating. You understand what I'm saying? Captain Martin Odegaard was a menace. You know what I mean? Martin Odegaard was problems. Right throughout the game, he was issuing problems after problems after problems. No joke about it. You know what I mean? One of his best performances this season for me. One of his best performances this season. Sir Ryan in the building said Burnley played well, y'all, though. Burnley did play well. They defended well. You know what I mean? They defended well. Right, but as I said, Arteta wanted to finish this game early. It wasn't so. You know what I mean? Trossard hit the post. Right? Trossard hit the post. And you understand the instruction that the players got after that Trossard strike. You get me? But we just couldn't score until Kai Havertz leap above everybody else to put the ball into the back of the net. Right? Fantastic goal by Kai Havertz, justifying his starting position. When the starting lineup come out, a lot of people was like, yo, Kai Havertz, no, what happened to Victor Gyökeres? Arteta keep on doing shit. You gotta understand, bro. Victor Gyökeres is no good against low blocks. You get where I'm coming from? Victor Gyökeres is no real good against low blocks. And those were the situation. You get me? And Kai Havertz, the technicians pretty much, you know what I mean? The technical players was what was needed in this game. You know what I mean? To keep on pressing. You know what I mean? Persons who can do that little ticky-tacky thing You know what I mean? In between plays and all of that. That's what was needed. And that's what was given. You get me? That's what was needed and that's what was given. So yeah, good starting lineup to me. You know what I mean? By Mikel Arteta. He did well. He did well with the starting lineup. Sir Ryan said Odegaard is so good on the ball. I'm telling you, man, fantastic on the ball. Fantastic. You know what I mean? If we just get back this Odegaard, we're gonna be wow. Trust me. Trust me, I should have gotten a yellow for pushing Zion. I mean, like, I don't know what you guys are talking about, man. These just kind of, it's a contact sport, you know. You know what I mean? It's a contact sport, and stuff like, you can't take away the fun out of the game with some little push and some little shove. You know what I'm saying? The mistake that Kai Havertz made, if you say, okay, he should have gotten a red card, then, you know what I mean, it's debatable. He could have gotten a red card, but he didn't. You know what I mean? So life goes on, you know what I mean? Because he went for the ball in a manner that he didn't get the ball. You know what I mean? The greatest thing is that he didn't apply the pressure on the tackle. You get me? So, yeah, it wasn't a hard tackle. And I think that's the reason why he got away with it. You know what I mean? No other reason. I just think that's the reason why he got away with it. So, yeah. People, remember to like the stream, all right? Remember to drop a like as soon as y'all enter the chat. Get me? Yeah, man, we're doing the damn thing. We're right here. So, as I said, it was relentless attack from the get-go. You know what I mean? We wanted to do it, and we wanted to do it early. You get me? It wasn't so. We didn't get it. We get one goal by Kai Havertz, and that one goal was a match winner. That's it. It was a completely different second half. You get me? Arteta still went for it in the second half for a little bit, and when he realized that, hey, it's not coming, you know what I mean, he resort to saving the game, right? Once you see the likes of Miles Lewis-Kelly coming on the pitch and all of that, you know what I mean, he's taking out the technicians and putting players like Miles and all of that. Zubimendi, you all know he's locking it down. You get me? He's locking it down. You get me? And Nketiah came on for Califlor. He's locking it down. That's what was up at that point. You know what I mean? So he's preserving the win. And they just see out the game from there pretty much. It's not good for fans. You know what I mean? It's good to Arsenal fans have healthy heart condition. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing we have healthy heart condition, because I'm telling you, bro, these 1-0s are they're not good for us. You know what I mean? They're not good for us. So I know that we need to do better in the Crystal Palace game, because we need cushion. We need cushion to secure ourselves. So we have to earn 2 goals fast. And if we want to lock it down after them 2 goals, then that's fine. But we have to hunt 2 goals fast. You know what I mean? Scott said, I just can't see us winning the league. Nah, and I don't have respect for Arsenal, but I will always be hold on. I do have respect for Arsenal, but I will always be a Manchester City fan. I support Manchester City since I was a kid. Hey, your team is your team, man. We're not asking you to change team. You know what I mean? We're just asking you to support respectfully and just give us some proper input in the conversation that we're talking, like what we're doing now. You know what I mean? We want you to be who you are. We want you to support Manchester City in our chat, because this chat is full of a lot of different teams. It's not just Arsenal over here. You know what I mean? Ask Sir Ryan if you think I'm joking. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everybody's over here. Just support your team and just be honest with conversation that we're having. You get me? Yeah, man, big up yourself. As you see, you're always here with us. You know what I mean? You love this channel, man. We know that. Of course you do. Of course you do. There's no way they could lose now with 1 to go. Odds is like 500 to 1. They lose at sellers. Hey, I don't even want to think about that, but we're not losing anything, but we're going all the way. I'm sorry, we're going all the way. I just hate people disrespecting my team, Manchester City. Scott, it is what it is, you know, man. It's going to be what it is. You know what I mean? Persons don't like it, they're going to disrespect. Some persons will respect, some won't. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's banterism and it's just football. You get me? It is what it is. You know, in these stadiums, sometimes fight and all of that break out, you know. You get me? Football is serious business, you know, Scott. Football is serious business. So you got to learn to deal with it, man. You got to learn to deal with it. And you don't have to be disrespectful about it. Yeah, and so I'm saying it is just what it is. Just keep on backing and supporting the team. You know what I mean? That's all the team needs, your support. You get me? They don't need you to go out there and fight for them and curse out for them. These are millionaires playing football, you know. These are millionaires playing football. When they lose, they're still smiling and hugging each other and all of that because they're getting paid nevertheless, whether they win or draw. We are the ones that are out here playing dumb, fighting each other and cursing out each other and stuff like that. They're hugging and having a jolly good time because their money is being lodged in their account. I'm not saying that they don't love their club and whatever. I'm just telling you that they're not out there behaving like we are. You know what I mean? So, yeah. John in the building. Hey, good morning, peeps. John, is morning for you already? It ain't morning for me yet. It's not even midnight for me yet. It's not even midnight for me yet. Yeah, people, y'all like the background? You realize the background is getting better and better and better. What y'all think about the background now? You know what I mean? Yes. All right, people, let's talk a little bit about the gaffer. Sir Ryan said, yes, for many of them, it's just a game. They're collecting paycheck. They just play as hard as they can, and when they're done, they're done. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's R4. Haha. R4. I don't understand. I don't get that job. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, it's 4:30. You're giving me the time. Okay. So Johnny just wake up and realize, oh shit. I gotta go on. Riley's on. I'm so emotional about Pep leaving. He's one of the best managers of all time. Probably the best manager of all time. You know what I mean? But it's okay. He wasn't gonna stay forever. And he has brought Manchester City to a pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? And Maresca have a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I hate to be Maresca's shoes right now. Because that's a lot to live up to, bro. That's a lot to live up to. And you're not the one that he trained and beat him to the title, which Arteta is gonna do. So, you know what I mean? You'll expect say, okay, Arteta has that thing about him that he can probably live up to that expectation. But Maresca, hey, people, I'm not gonna lie about it. I'm interested. This league is getting hot, you know. This league is getting very hot. These young coaches are gonna be on fire next season. You know what I mean? Literally on fire next season. Trust me, these young coaches are gonna be gunning for it. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hot. You know what I mean? Johnny said I've worked in a little bit. So that's what you're okay. Mariska confirmed. Mariska been verbally confirmed a while now. You know what I mean? Realize Mariska left Chelsea and they didn't put himself on the market for no club at all. You get what I'm saying? No club at all. He was not on the market. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why I think Pep had to leave. Because I think that conversation was done already. You get me? I think that conversation was done already. I also think that's the reason why Mariska and Chelsea fall out, you know. I think because of this same conversation of him being linked to Manchester City, you know what I mean? I don't think that went down well with Chelsea. And I think that's what causes immediate departure. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, and I don't think he wants to turn on that Manchester City job. So, you know what I mean? He took the firing. Yeah, he took the firing and he left, I guess. He took it and he's took by himself. But guess what? He's coming back as Manchester City top dog. So you have some young coaches gunning for this now, right? You have Maresca, you have Arteta, you have Alonso. Who else am I missing? All of them top young coach. You know what I mean? The Glasner and all of them, you know what I mean, already here. bro, the league is going to be fire, man. The league is going to be fire. I know one thing. Arteta got to change a lot of what he's doing. We have Michael Carrick. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, it's going to be a whole heap of situation. It's going to be fire. These young coaches, I think Pep stepping away right now. I mean, like, I can also say it's a good thing because, as I said, the young coaches, it's their time. And they're they're hungry. You know what I mean? They're hungry. They want to eat. They want to eat. You could see Arteta is hungry. Look how he behaved. You know what I mean? He never stopped pushing. He never stopped. He's obsessed. He's possessed. And I think that's what we're going to get from these young coaches. You know what I mean? And that's what we're going to get from these young coaches. As Jordy said, let me put that up, Jordy. And this is very important. This is very, very important. The football next season has to improve. We have to improve our football for sure. We cannot just be defensive sound. We cannot just have this defensive mindset that, okay, if we can't score, we know we can defend it. We need to have the mindset that we're going to score several goals and then defend it. You know what I mean? Our defense is what brought us through this season. Our defense is what brought us through this season. Trust me. You know what I mean? And we need to know that, hey, guess what? Our attack can do the damn thing too. You get me? Look at the attack that we had out there today. Look at the starting 11 that we had with that attack. That's a devastating attack. But we only managed to score one goal. No, we have to do better than that. We have to do better than that. You get me? Yes, man, we have to do better than that. Johnny said all managers were ex-midfield that played in the Premier League except Maresca. And that's the thing. And most of them defensive too. Yeah, I mean, they're defensive midfield too. You know what I mean? Arteta loved the defensive side of the game. You can see that in his team that he selected. You know what I mean? He need another coach that have a high for attack. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, he need another coach that have a good high for attack. So, yeah. But our football have to improve. We need to attack as well as we defend. You know what I mean? We need to attack as well as we defend. You get me? We can't be scraping. I think next season gonna be hard. I think next season gonna be hard. And we cannot come with this same football to try and win next season. Because this coach have seen it done. I think they're hungry and I think they want it. You know what I'm saying? I think they want it, to be honest with you. Riley, even though you're an Arsenal fan, do you have any respect for Manchester City? I have respect for Pep and what he did over in Manchester City. Manchester City, honestly, there's a lot of things that they have done that I haven't respected. You know what I mean? But they're a fantastic side. You know what I mean? They're a fantastic side. I mean, like, them dig up underneath the club and then find some oil and then use their money to bring the club in a light where the club is right now. But it is whatever. You know what I mean? I have respect for every single team in the league. To be honest with you, I have respect for every team in the league. I will only talk bad about a team on a rivalry basis. You know what I mean? But not personally. You get me? On a rivalry basis, I would banter a team and all of that shit. You know what I mean? But not on a personal basis. Business is business. And person's going to do whatever they need to do in business to win. It is just what it is. You get me? So on a rivalry basis, I'm going to tell everybody about the 115 charges that Manchester City have. But on a personal basis, I really don't care because, as I said, business is business. You know what I mean? And person's going to do whatever they need to do to get ahead, which is what they did. You know, it is what it is. You get me? Yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, it's fine. But I have respect for every single team that competes in this league. You know what I mean? I love this league. I do love this league. I mean, and I love the strength of this league. I'm overwhelmed. I'm happy to see the teams in the bottom doing so well against the teams in the top. It makes the league feel balanced. You know what I mean? Unlike them other league that's just, you know what I mean? It's a 4-team league and all that. This English Premier League is balanced. These teams are hungry. These players, they want that big cash too. You think a player that gonna look at Bukayo Saka getting all that money that he's getting and don't think that, oh, I want to be like him? Of course they're going to be like him. You don't think they're going to want to earn all that money too? Of course they're going to want to do that. Yes, I'm saying? Of course they're going to want to do that. Jordy, any chat is the right chat. Don't worry, I'm seeing all the chats. So anywhere you are, whether you're on the horizontal or you're on the other one, it's the same. You know what I mean? I'm seeing all the chats right here. So any chat is the right one, man. Don't worry about it. He is straight. I'm seeing all the comments. All right? Yeah. He said maybe he should hire Pep. Linders from City. Pep Linders Arteta. The other one was dead. It don't matter which one. Oh, you mean you're not seeing it. You was on the long one. Okay, I get you now. I get you. You was on the horizontal one. Oh, so you're not seeing the conversation. That's what you're saying. Oh, okay. I don't know which one was dead. The shorts was dead. Okay, cool. But yeah. So this league is fantastic. You know what I mean? If you want to watch some good football game, you have to support the Premier League, man. The Premier League is gunning. You know what I mean? It's hot. When you look at a team like Bournemouth, challenging for a Champions League spot. You know what I mean? And it's not like it's fluke. They're playing well. Bournemouth have a loss in, I think, 16 to 17 games, you know. 16 to 17 games is a fantastic unbeaten run they're on. Fantastic unbeaten run they're on. You get me? And when you look at a team like Everton who's just falling short, it's like everybody's stepping up and just trying to find their own. You get where I'm coming from? Everybody's just stepping up and trying to find their own. You get me? So, people, it's nice. It's lovely. The league is hot. And as I said, honestly, I can't wait for next season to start. I can't wait to see the transfer window. This owner, I'm going to read some stuff from this owner. This owner, this side, he told us that he's going to back us, you know. You know what I mean? I have some stuff to read from this owner. So, you know what I mean? I have Arteta press conference that we're going to go through. We have a lot to do, you know. We have a lot to do. You know what I mean? I see somebody new joining the chat. Seek his wisdom. I think I've seen seek his wisdom already. Seek his wisdom say if I speak I'll be in trouble. No man, ain't nobody for freedom of speech is okay over here. We alright. Nobody join the other one. LOL. We need to get people in to join both. I don't know which one is it that you join. I don't know which one you join or which one is dead. But yeah. Andaf Berta said children mill. Arsenal will spend this summer. I would love that. I ain't even gonna lie. I would love that. That's a complete rebuild. All we need to spend that is on some proper attackers. You know? Yeah. Some proper attackers and we're good. We just need some attackers now, people. We have the defense to back us. You know what I mean? We just need some attackers. You know what I mean? We have some proper defenders. You get me? We need some attackers. That's it. And we are good to go. No joke about it. So, yeah. It will be fine. It will be fine. City big players will end up leaving since Pep is gone. Yeah, I think Maresca gonna have to find his own team. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think Maresca just like Liverpool coach Arne Slot. You know what I mean? I don't know if they might give him Pep team to start with, but I think eventually he's gonna find his own team. You know what I mean? Because it's like you are leaving from taking orders from a lion, and now you're taking orders from a cub. It's not the same. You know what I mean? And you're grown to respect a lion and you have lion attitude. So when the cub started roaring at you, it's like a little kitten. You know what I mean? You might have pushed him aside, slap him in the head or something and say, yeah, move out of the way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you must have to find him one team. We almost guarantee that. You get me? So yeah. Um, we need to get rid of these players like Avers that just scored a goal for you. Sammy, I ain't gonna lie, John. You're ungrateful, man. John is so ungrateful when you come out of Kai Havertz. Martinelli, I ain't gonna lie. Martinelli is speed, is fast, and the breakaway to that let that wash up footballer caught up with him. You know what I mean? Madueke just joined the club, man. He ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? He ain't going nowhere, man. Madueke just joined the club. You have to remember, he just joined the club. Please like everyone. Thanks for joining. Please like and subscribe to the channel, people. If you are new, subscribe to the thing, man. Subscribe to the thing. You get me? And if you just joined the stream, but you haven't liked the channel yet, just hit the like button. You know, right there, so it's right there. And it's free to do it. Anyway, so, you know what I mean? Plus, y'all having proper conversation over here. What y'all say? Exactly, Marissa can talk to players like Rodri and Haaland and command them. I don't think Haaland's staying, man. I think Haaland might leave this season. Trust me, I think Haaland might leave this season. I'm telling you, Manchester City team gonna go through a transit. They're gonna go through a transformation. You know what I mean? Whether they're gonna end up in a good transformation or a bad one, I don't know. But it's gonna be something different. You know what I mean? It's gonna be something different. Trust me. So let us see. Then we are not ready to dominate the league, then Riley. We have to be ruthless. Do we want to have a decent team or an elite team? Look at PSG. But you got to understand that things take time and things have stages. Let me ask you a question. Do we have an elite backline? We do have an elite backline. We have the best backline in football. You get what I'm saying? We have the best backline in football. So all we need to do is build on that. You know what I mean? That's all we need to do. We just need to build on the backline that we have. You understand me? If our backline, if we can find a front line to match our backline, come on, guys. You know what devastating that gonna be? You know how that would be? If we find this front line to match this backline, it's gonna be mad. You get me? So I think this season is a season that we start building our front. Remember that our backline is tied down. Long-term contract for everybody. Gabi, Saliba, and Cape just joined. I don't even think he signed his contract yet. Califlor is just the second season. You get what I'm saying? We need to find a right back. Plus, we have Gerard Timber, who is about to sign a contract anytime soon. We're waiting. Okay, Timber, we're waiting. All right? So all we need to do is find a backup for him. You know what I mean? We still have Ben White, whether he stays or he goes. Ben White is a very good player. You get me? Very, very good player. So all we need to do is just find a front line. You know what I mean? We have Saka, we have Odegaard, and we have Victor Gyökeres. You know what I mean? Victor Gyökeres just joined. Victor Gyökeres, I think he's going to get better. I honestly do think he's going to get better. You get me? So we have to count him in. You know what I mean? Odegaard, if Odegaard gives us a season that is fit, I promise you guys, you're gonna see something different from Captain Martin Odegaard. I think he's learned a lot this season. You know what I mean? I think his injuries has teach him a lot. I think it gives him time to sit out and reflect on the games. As you can see, his last couple of games has been different. He has a tunnel vision going forward in his last couple of games. It's been fantastic. You know what I mean? I like it. I think this farm is right too. I think it's the right time for this farm. You know what I mean? Exact right time for this farm. When we are approaching the Champions League final. Bro, people can't wait for the Champions League final, man. I need to find a stadium in Budapest. We're gonna be in Budapest. We need to find a stadium. Yes, people, we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there. You know I'm taking y'all everywhere, right? Yeah, man, we're going on tour, man. I'm taking y'all everywhere, man. We're gonna be in these stadiums, people. We're gonna be in these stadiums. Trust me. You said the club won't sell Madueke. Madueke won't even start for West Ham attack. But the reason why I say that is because he just joined the club. That's the reason why I say that. He just joined the club. So he's still going to be here next season. They might consider the season after that, but he's going to be here next season, bro. He just joined the club. I'm telling you. I remember Madueke is a backup for Saka. You know what I mean? Not a starter. He wasn't bad. They didn't buy him to be a starter. You know what I mean? He's a Saka backup. You get me? So we have to understand that. That's what he was bought for. That's what he's doing. If Saka is fit and playing fine, Madueke is not going to play. Which is what's happening right now. Saka is fit and playing fine. So Madueke is not going to play. That is just facts. It's logics. You know what I mean? It is right there in our eyes. We've seen it from time to time. Even the Saka is 60% fit, they don't want to play Madueke, much less when he's almost 100. Come on, people. Y'all know what's up, man. Y'all know. I feel like we need to keep Trossard one more season. Man, Trossard is a tricky one. You know what I mean? Trossard is a tricky one. And the reason why I say Trossard is a tricky one is because when he's out of form, he's out of form. But when he finds it back, he's devastated. You know what I mean? Can we rely on this bipolar Trossard? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? It's hot and cold, and it's kind of not too cool for us right now. We're going in a transition right now. You know what I mean? We're going in a situation where we want to dominate league right now, man. You know what I mean? We're looking forward to being dominant figure in England for several years to come. That's what we want to do. You get me? So with some addition to the team, you know what I mean? Because we can find better than Trossard out there. You know what I mean? If Trossard was a little bit younger, you know what I mean, to be the maverick player that we want, it would have been fantastic. But I think we can find better than Trossard out there. You know what I mean? And I honestly think that Trossard want to slow down right now. You know what I mean? The Premier League is probably too fast for him. I think he want to leave and go overseas to play in a more relaxing league. You know what I mean? Just my personal opinion, though. He's not a good backup. Well, he doesn't get played enough for us to know that anyway. Now, we don't have any player in our team that can do what Trossard can. I know, that's a fact. You know what I mean? That's true. That's what I'm saying. We just need to find better than Trossard. Or we can keep Trossard for one more season, as you said, but still search for that player. So when Trossard leaves, we have him. You know what I mean? I honestly think that if you're not going to change Gary Martinelli's position, you need to sell him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to sell him if you're not going to change his position. That's my thinking on this. Sell him or change his position. You get where I'm coming from? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking on this. He's a good player, you know what I mean? And he can be very hot when he's hot, you know what I mean? But he also can be very poor when he's poor. And we need clinical players right now. We need players that are going to finish. You get me? Yeah, we need players that are going to finish. Yeah, and Gary Martinelli is not that kind of player that will finish 90% of the time for me. He's not even a player that's going to finish 70% of the time. You know what I mean? And we need over 90% finish. So, yeah. The replacement for Trossard has to be Kvaratskhelia, Yildiz, etc. I don't know if you can get that player from PSG, you know. You know what I mean? In order for us to get that player from PSG, we have to do what we did to Victor Gyökeres. We have to go there and beat them. You know what I mean? Outclass them. And let him look like, you know what I mean, very small, that you don't want to play against us no more and just want to join the team. I think that's what we did again to Victor Gyökeres. Victor Gyökeres, I don't think he liked that that competition against Gabby. You know what I mean? I don't think he liked that competition against Gabby. I honestly don't think so. I agree, he's not good on the wing, but PSG are interested in Nelly. Watch Enrique turn him into a striker. Yeah, that's what I'm scared of, you know what I mean? Because he can be a striker. He actually can. You get me? He actually can. But the thing about it is, do we have time to train him to be a striker? Unless we're gonna have him as a third striker, and he's not going to get enough game. It's just a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I think he's going to get sold this season. You know what I mean? I think he's going to get sold this season. So let's see. Pep and John Stones and Bernardo Silva, Nathan Ake are leaving when Pep Guardiola leaves. As I said, I think all are leaving too. I promise you guys all are leaving too. You just watch. You just watch. We need an attacking coach. Arteta can't coach attacking football. I said that earlier on. Trust me, I totally agree. You know what I mean? I totally agree. We need an attacking coach, man. Arteta is a midfield. He's a defensive midfield. You know what I mean? He's good at that. That's the reason why our defense so good. You know what I mean? He's mastered that. So yeah, we need something. Scott feels bad about Pep leaving, man. He was just saying that they're not going to win anything more when Pep is gone. Because he don't trust Maresca. You know what I mean? He don't trust Maresca. So let's see. Maresca have a lot of enemies. All right, people. As promised. The Crankies have spoken. Stan and Just Cranky. They have spoken. And they send a heartwarming. I must story this to myself. But anyway, them said something to the fans them out there. You know what I mean? I'm going to read to y'all what the owners have been saying to us. Welcome to the Emirates Stadium for the final men home game of a historic season so far. So far. Right? That is it. We are in exciting moment with 2 Premier League games to go, which we already played one already. So, you know, this was posted before the game. And a Champions League final in Budapest. Together through hard work and determination, we have earned the right to be in this position. The team played very hard. And yes, we have earned the right to be where we are. We will give everything. We've got to win major trophies. And you can rest assured that everyone at the club will continue the hard work to make the coming weeks unforgettable. Here? All right. Listen again. We will give everything. We've got to win major trophies. And that of the team. And that of the order of the day. There's no going around that. We have to win major trophies. Okay? Have to. All right? Anyway. At the club, we will continue to the hard work. Where was that? Where was that? Yeah, okay. We will give everything. We've got to win major trophies. And you can rest assured that everyone at the club will continue the hard work to make the coming weeks unforgettable. We couldn't have reached this point without the incredible support and backing you have given us once again. And we know you will create another electric atmosphere here tonight. And trust me, the atmosphere was mad. The atmosphere was mad. The Arsenal supporters are learning how to support. Instead of just moaning and moaning and moaning, we're learning how to support, and I like it. No joke. The connection we feel with our supporters filled us with pride. Between us, we are building something very special, and wherever this month of May takes us, wherever. You see this brother, he might give away, he might push and pull. Push and pull. He might give away hope, but in confident low. Wherever this month takes us. Come on, man, give us some more assurance than that. Give us something like a belief in the team. Say, yo, went out, we done. That month here, we leave the trophy them. Let's give us some more assurance, man. Come on. Anyway, I heard what you said. This month of May take us, there will be no standing still when the season ends. them there's something them want to hear. Yo, and them there's something them want to hear. Yeah, man. And them there's something them want to hear. Yes, I. People, I'm going to read a part there again. There will be no standing still when the season ends. That means that straight business, you know? Yeah, man, straight business. Big up everybody we're trying to join the chat, you know. So come back to the chat. We're talking about Arsenal business over here. So when the owner them speak, we have to listen. And them have to open up the person. So when them speak, we have to listen, we have to hear what they have to say. So the man said, when the season done, no standing still. Full speed ahead. The man said, nah, put no handbrake in the thing like Arteta. Him nah put no handbrake in the thing like Arteta. Full speed ahead. So we can acknowledge that they acknowledge that the side need improvement. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And with full speed ahead, that means that the person will open up early and we're going to attack the market early. We need that thing over and done with a wrap up early. We can't bother with that. Just like how we did last season, wrap it up early. Yeah, man. Make we turn a new page in how we do with business. You know what I mean? Arsenal forever. Never. In the building. Yes, I. Anyway, back to the business. Where was I? I lost it again. There will be no standing still when the season ends. We are always forward in our approach. We're not always forward, that's not true. But we will take it right now. The forward approach, receive it fully right now. Thank you very much for the forward approach, brother. Yeah, man. Taking the learning as we go and relentlessly in the pursuit of progress. We remain focused on raising the standard. Yo, I said I like this one more time. Anyway, I like it. My brother talk a whole heap of something where we can catch people, you know. You know what I mean? He might talk a whole heap of something to catch us. Only make sure so you fulfill all of them big talk where you make me G. All right, we need it. We need it. Standard. Creating the best possible environment for our players and people to succeed. And elevating the unity that exists between club and community. Very, very important. You know what I mean? The community have backyard 100. You know what I mean? Community have backyard 100. Big up the new person that we're coming at the chat. We so talk. We have a lot to talk about. Our owners speak, so we kind of read what we owners are say. Kind of excited about it, you know what I mean? The shared purpose we have with our supporters create a platform for our men's and women's team to perform at the highest level. We're proud that our women's team lift the inaugural FIFA Champions Cup here in February, just 9 months after winning the UEFA Women's Champions League final for the second time. And now we hope our men team will take us to the new heights. Big up the female, them do them damn thing. Yeah, man, them girls don't play. Yeah, them girls don't play none at all. Them girls, I make the man them look like, yo, trust me. Yeah, them girls, I make the man them look like and a player. You know what I mean? Our journey to this year Champions League final in Budapest means that since returning to the competition in 2023, after 6 years out, we have now reached the quarterfinal in 3 successive seasons for only the second time in our history, and back-to-back semifinal for the first time in our history. I wonder if you actually know them something or somebody write it for you. Do you think him actually know these things or somebody write it for you? Anyway, we go to Hungary and beat them in the competition this season with with 2 wins and 3 draws from 14 games. Wonderful feat. Yeah, man, it's fantastic for sure. You know what I mean? Fantastic for sure. I only for something I'm chat. Only for something chat. Never before have we won as many games in the season as we have this time out. Our 43 victories so far surpasses the 41 of our double winning 1970-71 season. We talk about reaching new heights during our preseason to Singapore and Hong Kong, and those wins show the journey we are on to achieve that. We have made great strides, and now we all hope and believe we can take the final step required to reach the top. We will do it together. We will do the damn thing. You understand what I said? We want to take this moment to recognize the hard work and dedication of everyone at the club. We cannot do it without our people. We want to win major trophies with our supporters. It's a sustainable and distinctively Arsenal way. And we know they give so much support to our team and bring the Arsenal way to life. I must say though, our owners are talking some serious things. You know what I mean? The man said full speed ahead when the season done. They're not the time to break. You know what I mean? They're gonna make sure so they meet with ambitions. You get me? Yeah, they're gonna step up and they're gonna do what they need to do. You understand? In spite of what happened. That's what him said, in spite of how may turn out. You understand what I'm saying? In spite of what happened this mean. You know what I mean? That means them acknowledge so the team are going in the right direction, and them acknowledge so the team need a little push. You understand me I say? Yeah, the team need a little push. And it's great when you can have that acknowledgement. You understand me I say? As the owners, where you know so you're not really afraid to spend. Because that's the major thing, you know, the spending. You get me come from? The spending is where it is all in. You know what I mean? The major thing is them just no one doing spending. But these owners, they have money. And they're not afraid to spend. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're not afraid to spend. The gaffer has spoken. Yeah, man. Arteta time. Arteta time. It's on tonight game. I knew it was going to be tough. I think the first half we played some of the best football we played this season. We were very unfortunate not to score 2 or 3 goals. And then there was the story of the season as well, that we cannot do that. We have to make sure we are extremely efficient at defending certain moments, not giving anything away to the opponent, and winning the 3 points. Hey, as we say, we are a very defensive sound team, and we appreciate this defense that we have. Very, very good defense. You get me? But just as good a defense as we have, we need an attack that is just as devastating as our defense. We want to become the elite of football. We have to have players with that mentality. You know what I mean? Yeah. Big up everybody in the chat. Let's go back to the chat. Let's go back to the community, man. Cole Kong said Bournemouth versus Manchester City who win. Hey, we are hoping that Bournemouth win, bro. You know what I mean? We'll be right here doing a watch along as well. So make sure y'all come through tomorrow. So we're gonna start from the Tottenham game straight through to the Bournemouth game. So we're gonna have a long day tomorrow. You know what I mean? Having some fun along the way. Yes, Arsenal is a community club. Yeah, we are a family club. You know what I mean? Use the word family, Johnny. Family club. You know what I mean? They say, I know, but it's going on Sunday. I'm going to miss him. He can go, man. He can go. He win 20 a trophy. The man needs to go on, man. Backside. I 2 trophy the man rob Arteta. Well, no. Yeah, 2 trophy rob Arteta because you don't have 115 charges. We're not supposed to be in that competition and supposed to get relegated. You're not lucky. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. The man to go on, man. The man to go on. Arteta stride now. Arteta time now. Yeah, man. Arteta time now. Yeah. Good win today. 1 more win and we'll win trophy. That is it. I don't think it was our best attacking football at all. We just didn't score. You know what I mean? But it was some very good attacking football. Arteta being delusional again. Arteta always delusional, but you know that. Scott beat us twice this season. They have my respect. I tell you, I respect Manchester City once. It's about football. You know what I mean? You can't go around Pep and what he has done. You know what I mean? Can't go around Pep and what he has done. Pep is a dangerous man. You get me? Pep is a dangerous man. And you gotta respect him for that. So that's why I think it's time for him to go. It's time for him to go. You know what I mean? I think he's on the decline though. That's just my thought. You know what I mean? It's just my thought. As I said, these older managers are up, they're running, and they're up for it. So, but Pep, will the football fraternity see another Pep Guardiola? We may never know. We may never know. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's on the decline. Yeah, I think he's on the decline. And I think that's the reason why he's jumping ship now. Because you understand. You understand that these young minds are ticking. And you got to be keeping up with these young brains ticking. You know what I mean? These guys not playing. You know what I mean? These guys not playing at all. You know what I mean? Especially Mr. Mikel Arteta. Let's talk about that brother for a little second. Mikel Arteta. I always tell people that I love the appointment of Mikel Arteta. You know what I mean? And a lot of people may wonder why. It's the very fact that Arsenal is a family club. Why I love the appointment of Mikel Arteta. Because Mikel Arteta was the captain of Arsenal Football Club. I remember the story, and they told the story when he left, when he cried. You know what I mean? And he said that I'll come back. Coming back one day to coach his team. I think that Mikel Arteta could have get different coaching jobs. Because we weren't the only one that has eyes on him. You know what I mean? Every single coach out there wanted to tutor Mikel Arteta, you know. He chose Pep. Pep didn't choose him. He chose Pep. Because Pep and everybody was trying to get him. He chose to learn under Pep. So he chose Pep. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody knew what this young man was capable of. You get me? So everybody was on high alert. But he wanted Arsenal. When Emery got the job, it was supposed to be him, but they thought he wasn't ready. They thought he wasn't ready. Arsenal wanted him to. We know the chingo. Yeah, we have to do what we have to do. But they thought he wasn't ready. I guess they thought wrong, right? Because after a year and a half, Emery was fired and Arteta got the job. The club was in a diarrhea position. You know what I'm saying? The fan base right now that is so much in love with the team and in love with each other was fighting against each other and all sort of shit. There was a lot going on. You get me? The captain was taking off his shirt and all of that and telling everybody to and all of them shit. You know what I mean? The captain. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. Arteta came and he had to change all of that. He brought back the club to where it was. He brought the club to where it needs to be. He earns my respect. And I would love to see him continue because I know that he has more in store for us. You get me? I think he's kind of nervous because he's very anxious to win his first title. You know what I'm saying? But when he gets over that first hurdle of winning his first major title, y'all gonna see a beast. Y'all gonna unleash somebody dangerous. And I totally believe that. You know what I mean? I totally believe that. So, Arteta has brought us through a lot. I mean, like, it's been a roller coaster ride, to be honest. We can't go around, we can't deny that. It's been a roller coaster of a journey. But it's been a worthy journey. Very, very worthy journey. To where we are right now, you know what I mean? We can give thanks, you know what I mean? Because we've come a mighty long way. Mighty, mighty long way. And we're looking forward to great things, man. We're looking forward to great things. Out of the young coaches, I do think we have one of the best. You know what I mean? And I'm expecting him to lead us to some major trophy. Some major trophy. Yeah, but we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. We're gonna be great. I'm gonna find more than good. We're gonna be great. Yeah, man, we're gonna be great. Arsenal go and take it to new heights. And we're gonna do what we need to do. Arsenal won. Burnley 0. Arsenal 5 points ahead. Manchester City play tomorrow. Manchester City and Burnley play tomorrow. Pep leaving. Pep leaving. Manchester City playing tomorrow. They're playing away to Burnley, by the way. I know it would be ideal for this team to want to send off Pep with a Premier League trophy or, you know what I mean, stuff like that and XYZ. Probably even Arteta feeling within himself that Pep is leaving if he could have lived with a Premier League trophy with a good. But that would be him sacrificing himself to make that happen. So I don't see no way to happen. Bournemouth also trying to get Champions League football. And I think if they win this game against Manchester City, they all will guarantee Champions League football. You know what I mean? So there's a lot to play for. There's plenty to play for in that game. Nobody's going to roll over and play there. You know what I mean? Nobody. You get me? So I'm looking forward to the game tomorrow. You know what I mean? Looking forward to the game tomorrow. Another game that sparked my interest is the Chelsea-Tottenham game. You know what I mean? Chelsea-Tottenham game is very interesting. The chat. It's not done yet, said Jordy. Not yet, Riley. Let him win the league first. Jordy, as I said, me, I'm different. I'm celebrating now, and I'm celebrating the expectations as well. You know what I mean? I've wasted a lot of my years being sad over Arsenal failures. Now I'm going to be happy over Arsenal victories. You know what I mean? Because the victories now are more significant than the failures that they have done. You get me? So I understand that we ain't win it yet. And we're just talking into being, and we're just talking possibilities. But still, you know what I mean? We have our right to feel the way we feel. Just like when we were playing shit, we deserve to feel the way we felt. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to be happy, Jordy. I'm sorry. I'm going to be happy, man. I'm going to be happy. If he fails against Palace, then he need to be sacked. If he finish the job and get us over the line, then we can talk about the future with him. He's not going to get sacked. He's not going to get sacked. I'm being honest with you. He's not going to get sacked. We are being real about football. So let us be real about the football. He is not going to get sacked. I'm telling you. They're not sacking him. They'll invest time, energy, and money. I think it's pointless sacking him. Yeah, I do. Arsenal forever never said one more time, boys. Come on, Gunners. Yeah, man. One more time. Just one more time. One more push. One more push and we're there. One more. You get me? It's been a fantastic journey. This season has been a fantastic journey. We have to call the good and the bad as fantastic because the bad teach us. You know what I mean? And the good encourage us. So we have to call the good and the bad as fantastic. Riley, we have one more game. If he messed it up, you keep him. What if we get beat by a Palace 3-1? Oh, Lord, Jordy. Jordy. Jordy can be so negative when you're ready. I ain't gonna lie. Jordy can be so negative when you're ready, Dread. Jordy, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine, man. We're gonna win the league. We're gonna be alright. Have some faith in the team, man. Have some faith in the team. Who's going to score? Victor Yakare scored because he started. Just give a hypothetical because you said he won't get sacked. And I'm just being factual. He's not going to get sacked. I'm being factual. I don't think they're sacking him. They love him too much. He's bringing them money and he's bringing back the team to where, you know what I mean? The thing about it is this. If you don't win anything, then him and the fans going to have it out. But that only going to last for so long. As soon as the season starts, then we good again. That's all I'm going to do. I think we will beat Palace, but you said he's not sackable. Right now, he's not. If Arteta goes on the market today, Mariska is not going to get that job anymore. Mariska is not going to get that job anymore. They're going to change their mind because they're going to hire Arteta. I'm telling you. Yep. Manchester City will win Bournemouth 4-1. No, you won't win Bournemouth. I'm not saying that you will win Bournemouth, but you ain't beating Bournemouth 4-1. You ain't beating Bournemouth 4-1. I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening at all. We're going to be back here again tomorrow live. I'm doing some live streams tomorrow again. You know what I mean? I like to do a stream in the morning when I get up. You know what I mean? Just to talk about the day. We're going to talk about today again. Are we going to talk about today again? Yes, we will. We will. And then we're going to talk about the Chelsea game, the Tottenham game, the Manchester City and the Bournemouth game some more. We're going to talk about what it means to Arsenal for Manchester City to drop points. But matter of fact, if they drop points, we are champions. So we know what it means. We know what it means. Johnny said, I saw someone tweet saying that now that Pep is gone, the league has no personalities. He said Arteta is dry and boring. I don't think so. I think people will lick Arteta ass if he wins things. Pep is not the only one in the league with character and charisma, bro. No. You know what I mean? As I said, Pep experience is what keeping him afloat with the money that Manchester City spends. Get me? Now these other teams are catching up and these other coaches are catching on. You know what I mean? Pep was going to be overtaken anyway. And that's what I think. I think Pep was going to be overtaken next season. Just like he has been overtaken this season. You get me? So it's a decline for Pep to me. You know what I mean? It's better if you leave as the best manager in the world. You know what I mean? You don't need to prove yourself anymore. So don't be brave and think that, okay, you know what, I'm going to show them. No. You can leave as the best manager in the world. It's okay. It's okay. We got it. Keep your legacy. You know what I mean? Keep your legacy. Don't be a Mike Tyson. You know what I mean? The most feared boxer the world has ever seen. And at a whole age, 60 or 50 something or 60 or something like that, you go and step into a ring for some little kid to punch you out. Some little kid that you would have knocked out in your prime days in the first 4 seconds. In the first 4 seconds, you would have knocked out that kid. You know what I mean? But guess what? In your old age, you go and jump in a ring and go, what? What was it, 9 rounds? I don't think you ever beat 9 rounds in your entire career. You know what I mean? I remember people going to your damn boxings and before they ever see it, the thing is done. Before they see it, your thing is done. Knock out the damn people then. You know what I mean? So I think Pep should just do the right thing. Pep should have at least 2 UEFA Champions League title with City with this team he had. How much he had? He only have 1, right? Yeah, I think he only have 1. Oh yeah, 1. That's the thing. That shows you that this competition ain't easy to win. The Champions League is not an easy competition to win, man. So even the great Pep only got 1. with Manchester City in 10 years. You know what I mean? So that should set it all. That should see and understand that it's not a boy game over there. You get what I'm saying? No, it's not a boy game over there. It's the fittest are the fittest survive in that Champions League situation. So if I know it, then we don't know. We don't know. 5 points clear. That's over there. Budapest. We're coming. We're coming. Arsenal in the Champions League final. Can you imagine the noise? Can you all imagine the noise? We're not used to this, you know. You know what I mean? We're not used to this. It's like you go at a buffet for the first time and don't realize that you can take your time and eat and go back and come back and it's a buffet. You just grab a plate and just taking everything and filling up that plate. That's how we're gonna be in Budapest, yeah? You know what I mean? We're gonna be loud. Yeah, we're gonna be loud. You know what I mean? It's not common for us to be in a situation like that. It's not common for us to find ourselves in such presence so often. So we're gonna be loud. So we're gonna make it count. Yeah, man. Hope the final won't be boring. I don't think so. I don't think so. Scott said you deserve it, Riley. We appreciate it, Scott. We appreciate it. It's been a long journey, man. It's been a long journey. This channel has been here all the way, you know. So, you know what I mean? Everybody can tell you. The person that have been here since the beginning can tell you. You know what I mean? We've been here through the good, the bad, and the ugly. Get me? So, we can smile again. We can smile again. He must win over the weekend or sack him immediately. Arsenal need to show the world in the final that we are a team that can play defensive and also great football. I noticed that Jordan didn't say defensive and attacking, you know. Jordan, I noticed careful. I am carefully reading what you said. I carefully read that you did not say defensive and attacking football. You said defensive and also great football. So, yeah, I caught on that, Jordan. You say we ain't good attacking wise? That's what you're trying to say. We're not good attacking wise. Okay. Let us see. Let us see. We're about to do a wrap, people. We're about to do a wrap. Jordy said we are not. Damn, Jordy. I mean, like, I think that Kai Havertz and Victor Yekres felt that. I think it was Saka and Trossard felt that. Jordy said we are shit in attack. Yeah, our attack needs improvement, man. Massive too. Our attack needs improvement. We need to do better with our attack. Way better. You know what I mean? We can't go into games like this. You know what I mean? We can't go into we are scrambled through this season. So we need to fix that. Yeah, we have to fix that. Every season ain't gonna be like this. And as I said several times in this stream already, I think next season gonna be different with all of these hungry coaches. So yeah. If you want to beat PSG, excuse me, if you want to best PSG, we have to do more than what we are doing these last few games. That's for sure. We will get chances against PSG, you know, we will, because PSG is an attacking team, so they will always be attacking. So we will get chances against PSG. You know what I mean? Even though our attack is not the best, you know what I mean? Our attack is good enough to damage PSG. So we will get chances. I do 100% rate we will win Bournemouth and bring it down to the final day. I hope not. I hope not. I don't want to go that far. To be honest with you, I don't want to go that far. People, thanks enough. Yeah, man, thank you very much. Appreciate every single one of you for the turnout. You know what I mean? Appreciate all of y'all for being here. give a thanks, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. We are doing what we do. You know what I mean? Guys, y'all haven't been liking the stream, but it's okay. You know what I mean? Build up yourself. You should put some like on the stream for me, man, before we go. You know what I mean? Put some like on the stream for me before we go, people. But, yeah. We're pretty much out of here. Beggars can be choosers. We could have had this league wrap up earlier so we could rest players for final. And that is a fact. You know what I mean? We are in this position because we put ourselves here. So we just got to do the job now the hard way. And that is it. That is it. And people, appreciate the love. You know what I mean? Thank you guys for passing through. But this is a wrap. Thank you all for making it Riley's World, man. We are here again tomorrow. We are here again tomorrow for a chat along. And then we're going to do a watch along in the evening. You know what I mean? But we're going to chat in the morning about the games to come. You know what I mean? And a whole heap of different whatever news come out. And then we're going to do some watch along in the afternoons with the teams that are playing. So until then, big up on the day himself. Appreciate everybody who passed through. All right? Big up everybody. Big up every single person who passed through tonight. I appreciate them. What game tomorrow? Tottenham and Chelsea playing tomorrow. And then we have Manchester City and Bournemouth. You never talk about Art and Celtic. Hey, a lot of people is hurt over the Art and Celtic situation. I don't really follow the Scottish League, but Celtic is going to be the team that I choose because of Tierney. You know what I mean? And I know that Hearts been leading this thing the entire time. And then Celtic just came and won it. And it's hard. You know what I mean? It's devastating, but let's see if we can talk about it some more tomorrow. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's see if we can talk about it some more tomorrow. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate everybody. Big up on yourself. Thanks to everyone again for passing through. We will see y'all tomorrow. Peace. Riley's World is out. Appreciate it, guys.